So, students, welcome. This is session number 218. Yes, good evening to you. And since last week, we started our series of our successful students. This is where the students who have been preparing with us, for the overseas education. Once they are coming towards the end of the journey, once they get admission, once they secure their scholarship, we invite them to come and share their experience so that other students like you can get an idea about the process and what sort of difficulties the students have to face and what process they are going through and basically each and everything. So last week we had Harpreet. Harpreet was sharing his journey, how he got admission in the University of Glasgow, and how he got his scholarship very soon. He is going to get his visa, and this month he is going to fly to the UK. Like most of the students, they are flying this month since college starts in September, and other students also soon to come. This series, will go on for at least 2 months, I would say. And, we would be inviting them all to talk and share with you students what sort of journey they had in this entire process. So before we begin, just to give you a brief idea, so most common question we get is that, sir, can we get the scholarship or are we eligible or I want to go to so and so country or so and so course or whatever. So, we tell them that sure, there is a particular eligibility criteria, right? It is the same for all the government scholarships, right? First thing is that family income should be less than 8 lakhs per annum, right? Second thing is that, if the scholarship is for a particular community or particular EWS section, then you need to have the right documents, right? Third most important thing is that you should have an unconditional offer letter from at least top 200 ranked QS rank university, okay, to be eligible. Now, apart from this, I had a lot of students approaching me from other states. So I told them that, specifically scholarship we are discussing here is from Maharashtra government. So if you're from Maharashtra, then you can apply. Otherwise, for other states, they have their own schemes. So we are specifically talking about Maharashtra government. So that is the eligibility criteria for the scholarship. But most important step in this journey is to secure admission, right? And in order to secure admission, there's only one thing that you must do. Only one thing that is difficult, sort of difficult. That is, you have to clear your IELTS exam. So for this purpose, for all the students, we tell them you start with IELTS exam, you get a good score, right? You get at least 7 band in your exam, and then the rest of the process is very easy. And you should do this as early as possible. IELTS score should be ready, you know, we tell our students at least before October, November. If you're planning to go next year, right? So this is September. So by October, latest by November, all the students they should be done with their IELTS exam. For this purpose, we started IELTS coaching class right from the month of May, right? So May we had a batch, June we had a batch, September half the batch is over. We'll continue it till first week October, 10 days of October. And then in November again we'll have another batch. So at least by end of the year, students, latest by November, December, you should be done with your IELTS exam. Okay. Now, why is this important? Because when you apply, right, when you apply to a university, you need to have a whole list of documents ready. Okay, you need to have your LOR, SOP, degree, transcript, okay, CV. All these documents are required, which can be made very easily, or you can get it from your college. There's no problem in this. But if you don't have IELTS score, okay, your application, even though you have applied, it is at a disadvantage compared to the students, who have applied with the IELTS. Okay, so you don't want to be in that position. And if you're following current events, see right now competition for UK, for Australia, and other countries like Singapore, etc. The competition is really high. because students, they are moving away from USA. So all the competition is going to UK. So they are raising their requirements also, right? So if you are comparing one student with 7 band and one who has more than that, or who has a better CGPA or something, right? CGPA you can't do anything, but at least in IELTS you should not make that mistake. So complete your IELTS as soon as possible. That is the first and most important step. For that reason, we are conducting our IELTS batches. We'll have another batch in the month of November. But yes, once you do that first step, that will later lead on to getting an unconditional offer. And then with that unconditional offer, you can apply for the scholarship. Now, same way, this is the advice we give all the students whenever they approach us. And so is the case with Tanish. So I remember he was preparing GRE TOEFL with us in the month of 2021, right? In the year of 2021. So at that time, I remember that he was just still completing his college. I think he was in the first or second year or something, and he was completing his GRE TOEFL. And actually, he had been in touch with us from a very long time. I think since his 12th standard or since his junior college, he had met Hemant Sir, and Sir told him that you complete your graduation. You at the meantime you do your language classes and GRE classes, and then after you get some experience, you'll definitely go. So that's what he did. He completed his graduation. He got a good CGPA. He is working also. Currently, he is working, and he was working right after graduation. And in the meantime, we just said that once he completed his IELTS as well, and then we started applying. So I think 1 year ago we started his applications, and he had a strong profile. So he got three offers in total. Okay, let me share them with you. So, the highest ranked one is UCL. UCL is top 10 university in the world. And if you see, he has an unconditional offer from UCL received this year, 21st Feb, and for MSc in Technology Management. Okay, unconditional offer. So even with this offer letter, surely 100% you would have gotten the scholarship. This is one offer. Then apart from this, he got admission from Sydney as well for his Master of Commerce course, you know, and he was looking at this like in terms of UCL, he did not find it so attractive, but in terms of Sydney, he was definitely interested in this, and he said that, sure, sir, we can go ahead with this. I like this course, etc., etc. But then after some time, if you see, on 28th of March, he got the offer from Melbourne as well, University of Melbourne. Now, if you know, Melbourne is the number one ranked university in Australia, and it is more difficult to get admission in Melbourne as compared to Sydney, I would say that. So he liked the course as well. He said Master of Management Marketing. And yeah, I mean, with the help of this offer, he applied for the scholarship. He got selected, and his course is going to start in, when is it? In March of 26. So right now he is just, putting his affairs in order, and in the month of February next year, he would be flying. So he has time, but this is the advantage of Australia, that it starts a little bit later. So you have a lot of time to get prepared. You have to file for your visa, you have to get your COE. There are a lot of things, accommodation, this, that, whatever. So, anyway, without further ado, let me invite Tanish to share his story. And Tanish, you can tell us how you came in touch with Sir, how you started, and the entire whatever you faced in this journey, and whatever comes to your mind.
Yeah, hello, hi everyone. So, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so good evening, all. So, firstly, I would like to thank Hemant Sir and Nivet Sir for giving me this opportunity. Um, Starting with my introduction, so my name is Tanisque Gedam. I'm currently working as a software engineer at Accenture Nagpur. Since childhood, I knew I wanted to go abroad for studies and experience the outside world. And few years ago, probably I guess in the year of 2023, I finally started my journey under the guidance of Hemant Sir and Nivesh Sir, of course. So with their perfectly crafted plan and experience, I successfully secured three offers, which Nivesh Sir has already mentioned about it, from the top universities. Like they are into top 20s QS rank. So my journey has been very special since day one. All the hard work and dedication was worth when I not only received offers from globally reputed institutions, but also under fully funded scholarship from the government of Maharashtra. I would definitely say that all this happened with ease, with the help of Sir, as he definitely explained me all the strategies, and a step-by-step guidance was provided by this team of CCC to choose the right course, right university, and of course the proper preparation, which was all needed. Um, yeah, to wind up, so I still remember the first day when I started the progress process, I mean, and look at me now. I am here, excited to start a new chapter of my life, experience new things, new culture, and meet new people on the other side of the world. Thank you.
Tell us about your journey as well, how you came in touch with Sir.
So yeah, I would like to tell that story particularly. So to correct Nivet sir, like I met Hemant sir in at Diksha Bhumi when I was most probably in the sixth standard. So from then on, I am been constantly in touch with Hemant sir, and of course with you as well. So yeah, that's how I started. And then whenever I had a doubt, or I had the confusion of choosing a right career path, so Hemant sir was always there for me, to guide me, to help me with the to help me to clear my doubts with my career choices. Yeah.
Tell us why you selected this course and about your work profile also.
uh, so uh, so I have been working in Accenture from past 2 years now. So I got a placement offer from my college. I graduated from Yashwant Chon College of Engineering, which is in Nagpur itself. So yeah, currently I'm working as a software engineer at Accenture, as I already mentioned. So there currently I'm working in a technology named CRM, which is Customer Relationship Management, as a CRM developer. So from there on, I somewhat got interested in the marketing profile. So yeah, I looked into courses. I got different courses from Sydney, Melbourne, but yeah, this University of Melbourne's course of marketing was a right fit, as I wanted to go into managerial as well as the marketing side of the industry. So yeah, this is how I found the course, and I'm interested and looking forward to learn about it.
So UCL also gave you admission for management of technology, but you decided against that course. So can you tell us why?
So, what I personally think is there are a number of reasons why people choose UK over Australia, or Australia UK. But my personal reason was that UK offers a course which is just for 1 year. And what I feel is that in just 1 year, you can't get the depth of the course which you are learning. So, that is the major pros I would say that offers that Australia offers. So yeah, as I'm new to the marketing field, as I already told you, so these 2 years will help me to understand the or to learn maybe the new things which I'm not aware of already.
And what other factors attracted you to University of Melbourne or Australia?
So definitely it was the ranking, as Australia stands at the right first place in the Australian ranking of the university. So that was the major attraction. And I have seen the employability score of University of Melbourne, which is almost 99%. And obviously, when you study in Australia, or when you think of going abroad, you will definitely look into the employability factor, which was also an attract which also attracted me to go with this university.
So, you have completed your graduation, then you worked for 2 years, then you have applied, taken IELTS and all this. So, in this entire journey, what advice or what tips you will give to the students?
So yeah, I will start with IELTS basically. So if you are preparing for IELTS, try to give it before your applications. As you, if you are looking for the universities, you might come across that came across to know that every course has a specific requirement of the IELTS band. So I went to the university website. I looked for the requirement of the IELTS course, and then I decided to go ahead with the IELTS exam because I was quite sure that this is the requirement of the university, and this much marks will be required to go for this course. So yeah, that is the first thing. Second tip I would like to share is that um, if you are preparing for an IELTS exam, I will suggest to give as much as mock exams as you can, because that will help you to to track down what is your progress. So this is what I did for myself, and definitely I will suggest you guys to go with this suggestion. And for applying for the universities, I mean, of course, Nirvad sir has helped me a lot, right from writing an SOPs to cross verify it whether I have written it in the correct sense. Will it be able to impress the admission committee of the universities? So that was an hectic job, because you need to explain in depth of what you have been doing till now. So that was interesting as well as a quite hectic task, especially for the case of University of Melbourne. They have this requirement of to satisfy their genuine student requirements. So for that they have this four set of questions. So I got that almost I got around one I need I it took me around 1.5 month to to satisfy those four questions which was asked by the university. So yeah, so for that, all the things you can get in touch with Nirvad sir. He's definitely gonna help you guys.
What about WorkX? How important is WorkX, you would say, for your application?
Yes, the work ethics is quite important. Like people are there who are focusing on the research papers and all, and I will not say that are all not important, but work ethic is kind of important because you get to use to the corporate sector. I mean, how to talk with your managers, how to get along with your colleagues. So in that sense also it is quite important, but overall profile wise also it is important to get that edge over other profiles. So yeah, and as I worked in Accenture, that is a reputed company all over the world. So that has definitely gave me an it was a bonus for me, I would say.
So, for Tanish, like he has completed his graduation with a good CGPA. He has got 2 years of work experience, and he was in touch. He was preparing since such a long time. His profile was almost, ready-made for Australia, because he had done everything step by step. And, you can see that he got admission in two of the top universities of Australia. And right now he's going to Melbourne. So, even for him, he said that IELTS is the most important thing. So, for that, you really need to focus and you need to get a score and do so before your application. This is because, see, like I said, right now there are a lot of people who are applying for Australia, for UK, and all these countries, moving away from US. And if admissions have opened from this month, especially for Europe, UK, and all these countries. So try to complete that as fast as possible, because if you have a good CGPA, if you have worked a little bit, you will get admission. That won't be a problem. But if you don't have a IELTS score, even with the admission, you cannot get the unconditional offer. If you can't get unconditional offer, then you will have problems and all sorts of things. You spend money behind the exam and each and everything. Okay, Tanish, one more thing. So for the students who are applying next year, what advice you want to give them from your journey, like anything you have learned?
So yeah, the one and only advice is like get the plan, or like get the timeline of what you will be doing first of all. So if you are planning to get into some university in the month of February next year, so you should be starting from now onwards, at least by giving IELTS, but then filing your applications to the universities. Then everything needs to be a very step by step process. It is a step by step process. So definitely I would suggest ki there should be a proper structured plan when you are applying to it. So definitely for that, Nirvet sir has helped me out. I started with IELTS and then universities application as well and all. So yeah, that is it, I would say.
I think one common question which students are thinking is that you are a working professional and same time you have studied and prepared for IELTS. So how you're balancing these two things?
So yeah, so it was quite tough for me. Like I worked from 9 to 5. So due to this, because of this general shift, I had the time in the morning slot and in the evening slot post work. So I've decided I used to give one mock test in the evening, and then I used to evaluate myself by my own, and then in the evening I used to give the second mock test, or I will learn new vocab that would help me in the main exam. So this is how I have managed my work as well as the learning or the preparation for the IELTS exam.
And how much time you would say you have prepared for IELTS?
So it was a very rapid decision for me, which I took last year. So I booked the exam just before 20 to 25 days before. So yeah, but that is also enough to get around 7 band if you are working quite hard for it. But if you are starting even before that, so that definitely will be an advantage for you guys. So I will definitely suggest that you should start early, get used to the mock test, get used to the study IELTS question paper or the pattern. So yeah, that will help you guys.
Those who are interested, I'll just share his IELTS score with you so you can see it. So Tanish's score, he is taken exam on 8th of August 2024 and this is the score. So he got a very good score, band 7, that is required. And in the individual sections, it's quite good. So 8 band, 7, 6.57, overall score 7. If you would have gotten 7 here, then maybe it would have been 7.5, you never know. And this is just in one attempt, is that right? First attempt?
Yeah, it was just in one attempt, and as I mentioned earlier, it was very rapid decision which I have taken. So even I was impressed with my marks. Like within this short period of time, I have prepared myself. So if I can do it, then all the people can do it. So get start with it, I mean.
Yes, I mean, like, see, he is working, he is supporting his family as well. He has not mentioned about that. He's supporting his family as well, supporting sister as well. And he is also quite young, so he's got a lot of responsibilities and, but, he got, what was your CGPA? I don't remember.
It was 8.4.
8.4 CGPA plus work experience plus, he's worked hard in IELTS and then now he is very soon, within 4 5 months, he is going to proceed to Melbourne. And see, students, after graduation, like students, they come to us, they say that, sir, for graduation, we want to get scholarship and undergrad, we want to go and all. I tell them, see, government is not giving scholarship for undergrad. We've got a good system. You complete your graduation here, get a good CGPA, 8, 8.59, whatever, work for at least a year, and then government will sponsor you for your masters, for 2 years or whatever, for your PhD, it will sponsor you. So the objective is that once you have completed your masters from top rank university with the funding, see, that is the time after that you will start working. So that is your actual, if you have this goal in your mind that you want to earn money or you want to get some proper experience, like here also, sure, you can do that. But with a master's degree, like right now, it is so important and it is competitive. And plus, if you have that desire to study, government is providing your funds for you for your education. So, why not go abroad and do this? You can get your experience, you can do internship here, and then after you have completed your masters, so like for Tanish, after he completes his masters, he might be around 24, 25 years old at that time. And then, another advantage of Australia is that at least 2 to 3 years work visa he is going to get after completing his course. And it is from the number one university of Australia. So he has a lot of opportunities to look forward to go ahead. But of course, by working here as well, he has made a very strong profile. And, we are very happy for him. He has been in touch for so long. And it is a little bit sad also for me to see the students go, because I remember they have been with us in the classes for almost 2, 3 years now. We have seen them while working, while studying, all these things. All right. So, students, let me just share one thing with you. So same way like Tanishq, he had approached us. He was with us from a very, very long time. Those of you who are interested in, studying abroad, or you want to go ahead, you want to try for this year, next year, whatever it is, 2 years after that, I've just put the contact details on the screen so you can get in touch with us. Okay, you can call sir on the number 98923299101. Give me a call on 98923233427. You can drop us an email at information@coursescounselorscareers.com. On our website, you can go and see the students who have been selected in the previous years and their reviews and interviews. Plus, this interview with Tanish, along with last year's interview, we will be putting on our YouTube, so you can go through it if you want later. You can share that. And if you are watching this on YouTube right now, of course, like and subscribe. You can meet us in our Nagpur office. We will be available in the Nagpur office very soon. And again, YouTube channel is Courses Counselors Careers. You can follow us on Instagram also for updates. Instagram handle is @CCC Education. Okay, I'll leave this here on the screen. Now, what we'll do is let's go into Q&A. So, if you have any doubts or questions for Tanish, please post the questions in the chat. One by one, we'll go through that and we'll answer it. Okay, so please drop your question in the chat. Oh, and most importantly, students, remember this QR code. Okay, please scan this QR code. It will add you to our WhatsApp group. So that's where we post our regular updates. Okay, and Smirat sir has shared the this also, the contacts. So email, phone, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook. Okay, you can connect with us there also. And questions, please put it in chat. We'll go into Q&A now. We'll answer the questions. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, Mohit says course fees of IELTS. So Mohit, I need to know your profile and what you exactly want to do. Based on that, I can share with you the program. So if you want, you can just connect with me after the session. And Singh says, sir, do you help to get PhD admission in Europe? Sure. UK is the number one destination where majority of our PhD students are getting admission. Like last year, we sent them to University of Sheffield, University of Glasgow. This year again, we are sending to Sheffield. We are sending to Southampton, and I think one more. I don't remember, but yes, definitely. Sanket says, Tanish, can I get contact? So, Tanish, what is the best way to contact you? Is it your LinkedIn or
Yeah, I was about to mention that. You so
yeah?
Sanket, or anyone who wants to connect with me definitely can connect with me on LinkedIn. So just you need to search by my name, you will find my profile. So yeah.
Just search Tanisque Gedam, okay? And it's Tanishque, okay? Remember, Tanishque. And Tanisque Gedam, Instagram, you can connect with him. Okay. Sanket says, sir, can we know in total how many students have got scholarship through you in 2025? 2025, how many? I would say around 20 to 25, I'm not sure. But still, we are waiting results of almost 20 more students. So it might be almost 50 for this year. Okay, but so far I can say between 20 to 25. Okay. Mohit says IELTS score is valid. IELTS score is valid for 2 years. Okay, it's valid for 2 years since the day of the exam. So if you see Tanish's score, right, he has taken the exam 8th of August 2024. So this is valid till 8th August 2026. Okay, 2 years. He is going to start his Melbourne course in March of 2026, and his offer is valid till August. So that's another important thing, students. When you join your university, right, your score needs to be valid. Okay, your IELTS score needs to be valid once you join on the joining date. Okay, if it is not, you have to retake the exam. So keep that in mind. But generally, it is of 2 years. IELTS score 2 years, TOEFL score 2 years, GRE score is 5 years. GRE GMAT score. Okay. Graduate can without experience can apply. Yes, definitely. Graduate can also apply. See, certain courses might have some sort of requirement in terms of work ex or whatever. But in case they don't, like for example, this course for Tanishq, they don't ask for any kind of work experience, right? But it is helpful for him later on, because the objective for us is not just to go there and get a degree, right? You have long term plan, you want to work, you want to settle whatever ambition you're having, because you're not just there and then as a fresher it's so difficult to get a job and you're working part time or something. No, you don't want to be in that situation. Okay, so work X is important. For another thing is that, see, many students approach us, they say that, sir, I am in the final year and I want to go in final year itself. So I always tell them, see, first of all, if you want to go with your own funds, no problem, I'll do your admission. But if you want to go with the scholarship, you have to complete your graduation and then go. You cannot go in the final year. So if anyway you're going after that, might as well take 1 year work experience, right? Because you don't want to go there as a fresher students right now. Situation is a lot more difficult for everyone. Okay, so don't be in a rush. You're just 20, 21, 22. No. Even see right now, Tanish's age is I think 23 or something, right? 22, 23, I'm not sure. But he has made his strong profile. He's gained experience in corporate sector, and that experience has helped his admission also. And then now, after 6 months, so he is still working. He will continue to work for a few more months, and then he is going to, resign and then go abroad. Okay. Abhishek says offer letter. See, offer letter students, you have to apply on the basis of your academics, right? So SOP, LOR, transcript, mark sheet, degree certificate, CV, all these things you need for your offer. Vivek says any other good university apart from Melbourne where one can apply through scholarship. So, see, scholarship is depending on the university ranking, right? So, if you're thinking about Australia, so after Melbourne, you have Sydney, right? After Sydney, you have ANU. After ANU, you have Monash. After Monash, you have Queensland. So on and so forth. So, all these universities, if the ranking is good, you can apply for the scholarship. If you're not looking for Melbourne, if you're looking for Sydney or something. Like many of us students have gotten admission in Sydney, and in these coming weeks, they will be also here to share their experience. So Sydney is fine. Sanket says, hello, sir. I want to do Master of Architecture in the UK. Yeah, for sure. You can go for MArch course. Not a problem. We have architects. One girl is going now for a construction project management course. Last year, one of my students went to Sydney for urban planning course. So definitely, BArch to MArch is also possible. Rohit says, Sir, I've been working in agriculture field since 2 years. Which university do you prefer to study? Environmental, polity, or sustainable? I think there's a great sustainability course in University of Melbourne. One of my students, he got an admission over there. Then I think this agriculture sustainability course is there in US also. So depending on your CGPA, you can apply. There are a lot of options. Abhishek says BTech experience. See, yeah, it is ideal. It is helpful for your profile. Okay, so if you're not a fresh, at least 1 year experience you have, that will definitely help you. Okay, so you can understand your subject, you can understand your field, you can earn money at the same time, you can gain experience, you can build a CV. There are many positives. Okay, don't be in a rush to just immediately go. Um, and of course, see, Tanish had a great inspiration also. So, we had posted the last week, I think, about Nandini, our student Nandini Sakre, who is Tanish's senior in her college, I believe. She was his senior and or something like this. And basically, great inspiration. Our student from Imperial College London. She has just completed her course recently, and we had made a post about her. Her interview is also available on YouTube, so you can go and find that as well. And uh, BTech CGPA. See, BTech CGPA, you should have at least 7.5. That is average currently. If you have more than that, that's great, but at least that much. Okay, don't go lower than that. Sanket says BTech CSE 1 year to build Ivy League. And yeah, sure. See, most important step while you're doing your graduation is that please, be involved in your university projects, assignments, internships. Don't neglect your exams, your sem exams. Get a good CGPA, because after that, see, the students who go to Ivy League or any top university, they do take at least 1 year break to build their profile. Because while you're in university, you cannot do so many things that it will be so impressive. So as long as you focus on your education, you do it well over there. And like I said, if you want to go with scholarship, you will not go immediately as a fresher. Anyway, you need to take a break. So in that time, you have a lot of things to do, GRE, TOEFL, you want to get work experience. So currently, get an idea of all the opportunities in your university, like internship, project, this, that. And yes, of course, you can get in touch with us also wherever you are. So we can see how we can plan this. But yes, top universities, so CGPA is important. And then second thing, IELTS is compulsory. So you need to do this. Okay, these two things which are very important. All right. A Tanish question for you from Sanket.
Yeah, hi Sanket. So yeah, I applied to 3 universities and I have received offer from all the 3 universities. It like the first university was University College London, where I opted for the course of technology management. Other than that, I have 2 universities from Australia. The first one is University of Melbourne, which I will be pursuing next year, which the course is Master of Management in Marketing. Other than that, there is this course of Master of Commerce from University of Sydney. So these are all the universities which I have applied. So I can explain you with the SOPs. You need to be very thorough. I mean, you need to explain how you started your journey and how you can relate each phase of your life. For example, I did my engineering, so how I can relate my engineering stuff to the course which I am opting for. So that correlation is quite important, and you need to explain to the university that you are meant for the course. You are you are quite eligible for the course. You are quite interested in this course. So this is the top tip I would like to give the students or my fellow mates, that they can include in their SOP. Thank you.
Am I audible? Yeah. So SOP is a document where you are expressing yourself on a piece of paper without repeating the same things which are there on your CV or on your mark sheet. Like you don't have to say I have done so and so degree, I have done I got so much percentage, or I worked in this place. You can mention it, but you have to relate to, like you will say that this is a particular course I want to study in your university. So why you want to study this? How it is relating to what you have studied before. So I have done my engineering before, then I worked in this field. I want to increase my knowledge, and then this course is the right fit for me. Plus, I'm looking forward to study with under so and so professor, and this will tie up with my goal of studying, or whatever my future plan is. So if you just take some time to research the course, like make a note of some of the modules which you like, and if you can mention it, you need to show to the examiners that yes, you have put some effort in this, that you have actually read about the course, you have understanding about your profile also since you have worked, and all these factors, they will impress the examiners, because with increasing competition, SOPs become so important, students. If somebody tells you so and so course, it doesn't require a SOP, or you can just copy any SOP or whatever, please, overseas education, don't take any shortcuts. Because even if you're going to some place where the fees are less, you're still spending 15 lakh, 20 lakh, 25 lakhs. And wherever you go with shortcuts, you will have double the amount of competition, because everybody is there. Like I said, Tanish and just one or two students are very few students who got admission in University of Melbourne, because it is much more competitive than the other universities like Sydney or UNSW or whatever. So yes, SOP is important again. All right. Any more questions, students? Anything more you want to ask? Tanish is here with us. Then after this, he'll be here after 1 year, after he's completed a semester in Sydney. Anything else you want to ask him? Yeah, and in case if you have not seen, I'll share it with you once again. So the universities where Tanish has gotten his admission. So you have first UCL. UCL, he received admission 21st of Feb to study technology management. And this is again a new and unique course. Tanish wanted to go for this. So MSc Technology Management in Space and Climate Physics Department, right? Then his Sydney course, which was for Master of Commerce, received in February, 10th Feb. And then finally, Melbourne course, 28th of March, for his Master of Management and Marketing. Okay, now see, these top universities, they take time to release their results also. So that's why I advise students, please apply as soon as possible. You see, these two came in the month of Feb, and this one came at the end of March, almost April. And I think we had applied for all three universities roughly at the same time. I'm not exactly sure, but around that time. So, but yes, the top university, they will take time, especially if you're targeting them. So apply as fast as possible, as Tanisha said. Please complete your IELTS before your um, application. And like I said, we are halfway through one batch. We will have another batch starting in the month of November. And all those students who want to apply for scholarship, admission, this, that, get in touch with us once again. Same like Tanish, you know, we can plan everything and make sure you go abroad. So one more time, make sure you scan the QR code so you're added to the WhatsApp group. You can connect with us on these two numbers. You can drop us an email, information@coursescounselorscareers.com. Visit our website, meet us in the Nagpur office, and of course, you can watch this and other interviews on our YouTube channel, Courses Counselors Careers, and again on Instagram, where we post the updates. All right, students. So if there's nothing else, let's stop over here. So once again, let's thank and congratulate Tanish for being here, and for successfully completing one part of the journey. Now the new part of the journey will start soon, and he's done very good for himself. Very polite, obedient, and always willing to learn and always open. And I think that is the reason for his success. He has followed exactly what sir has said to him. He has not just followed, he has worked hard in that, and now he is successfully going to start his journey in the top university. Okay, so Tanish, thanks for giving us this time on Sunday evening. We wish you all the best, and we hope you will come back after a year or so and give us your feedback how your journey has been in Australia, right?
Yeah, thank you so much, Nivet sir, and entire CCC team, including Smirat sir. So yeah, definitely I look forward to coming back here in this platform, telling my experience about how Australia is, how University of Melbourne is. So yeah, thank you.
All right. What was this? Just one second. Tanish, just one question is there. Uh, you can.
Yeah, I could see the question from Sakshi. So, hi Sakshi. Yeah, you can see the transitions between entire journey of mine. I started with mechanical, and then I ended up in uh, uh, a software engineer in Accenture. Now I'm pursuing a management course. So yeah, that is a nice question. I was expecting that someone would have asked me this. So basically, over the past few years, I have examined myself. I've looked into my profile. What are all these key skills which I have in myself? So like starting from mechanical engineering, where we had few subjects like uh, uh, I couldn't remember the exact subject name, but yeah, there were few subjects where I was very keen to learn, and from then on, I had this internship opportunity at Indian Oil Corporation Limited. There also, I was fascinated by the entire management community over there, who right from the general manager uh, to the officers who were managing such a big plant. And there also I have seen that their IOCL's marketing team was very uh, I have closely seen their marketing strategies, and also that also have been in my mind, that all has fascinated me basically. Even after that, I have worked with an marketing firm, which was also for an petroleum brand. They had this branding promotion things for that particular oil brand. So yeah, so connecting while I connected all these dots, or all these experiences when I started my uh, process for the application, and then I realized that no, something somewhere between management is what I look myself in the upcoming years. So this is my motivations actually. Thank you.
Yeah, so good question. And yes, anything else, students? Anything you want to ask Tanish? Any more doubts? You can connect with him on his LinkedIn. So if you just search TANISHQUE, you'll find it. All right. All right. Again, Tanish, thank you, and thank everybody else for being here on this Sunday evening. And students, I look forward to seeing you again next week. We will have more students coming and sharing their experience. So definitely don't miss this. Like, you can get up close and personal. You can ask all the right questions, and you can hear it directly from the student rather than just me saying. All right, fine. Again, thank you everyone. Take care and have a good evening. Thank you.